The magic school bus makes a rainbow. In Miss Frizzle's class, a good question can lead to anything. Take the other day, for example. We were all sitting in our classroom making rainbows. Why are rainbows red on the outside and violet on the inside? Ralphie asked curiously. It's because the color of a rainbow comes out according to the length of the light waves, Arnold answered. Red is the longest wavelength and violet is the shortest. What in the world was Arnold thinking about? Wait until you see my rainbow, Carlos said. Carlos was making a rainbow by putting different colored candy wrappers over a bunch of flashlights. But you need color to make a rainbow, Dorothy Ann, raising her paintbrush. Not candy wrappers and flashlights, but my colored candy wrappers make color by coloring the light, said Carlos. Dream on, Carlos, said Dorothy Ann. Color is color, and light is light. Oh yeah, I'll show you color. Look, said Carlos, shining a red light on Dorothy Ann's rainbow, turning it all red. This could getting ugly. Suddenly, we heard strange tings and beats coming from the inside Miss Frizzle's closet. What was making all that noise? Let's try it out, said Wanda as she headed towards the door. Wanda, we can't go in there, warned Arnold. But Wanda was more curious and scared. She slowly opened the door, and there was Miss Frizzle playing on the most amazing pinball machine we've ever seen. I made this machine myself, Miss Frizzle told us. You play by activating the panoramic pulse plumber, which sends a burst of bright light, better known as regular everyday light, into the machine. Then you try to make a rainbow with the white light. Hold it! Keisha shouted. Rainbows are all different colors. How can you make a rainbow out of white light? I'll be happy to show you, Keisha, Miss Frizzle said. But I have only one game left to do it. If I can light up all 6 colors of the rainbow, I'll get to keep the machine. But if I lose, said Miss Frizzle sadly, this machine will be taken away. We wonder who will be taking it away. But Miss Rule seemed so upset, no one had the heart to ask. Just then, Miss Frizzle got that funny look in her eye. Single file class, she said. Time for a field trip. As usual, Arnold tried to get out of the trip. He hates field trips. He thinks it's very dangerous. And much to our surprise, Miss Frizzle said he could stay behind. Buckle up, class, and prepare for a colorful experience, said Miss Frizzle. Take a Liz. It was just before we took off. Miss Frizzle got off the bus. The next thing we knew, we sprung and were flying into the teeny bus towards the classroom. Then the bus turned into a little ball of white light and flew right through the glass of the pinball machine. We couldn't believe it. It was so magic. We were inside the machine, surrounded by mirrors, a bunch of colorful objects, and a prince. How do you make the rainbow? Said Carlos, looking at the prints and mirrors inside the game. By getting colored light into the colored eyes, said Miss Frizzle, pointing to the eyes on the scoreboard. Red light has to go into the red eye, orange light into the orange eye, yellow light into the yellow eye, green light into the green eye, blue into the blue eye, and violet into the violet eye. 6 colors into 6 colored eyes, and you only have 6 chances to do it. To show us how the game worked, Miss Frizzle pulled back the panoramic pulse plumber. When she let go of it, a ball of white light blasts off the chute into the machine. "Totally cool," said Wanda. The white light then hit a mirror at the top of the chute and bounced up into a special piece of gas called a prism. We all expected the white light to come out on the other side of the prism, but it didn't. Instead, 6 different colors came out: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. All 6 colors were coming right at us. We all hit the floor, and the color lights shot right over our heads. When the lights hit the black wall behind us, they disappeared. "Oh no," said Phoebe. "Now the color lights ran into color eyes." Miss Frizzle used the instant replay screen to show us what had happened. "I see," said Cleisha. "The white light went up the chute and bounced off a mirror." "Yes," said Tim. "Then it went into the prints, and it came out as all the colors of the rainbow," D.A. added. "And the colors must have come from the white light," concluded Wanda. Now we knew that to make a rainbow, we had to get the colored light that came out the prints into the colored eyes. We were ready. "But we only have 5 chances left to get 6 colors into 6 eyes," worried Phoebe. "It seems to me you've got to keep the colored light bouncing off things until it hits the right color eye," Arnold said. "Since the white light bounced off the mirror," Wanda added, "maybe the colored lights will bounce too." "Good thinking, Wanda," said Carlos. "We could line a mirror to bounce the red light into the red eye." But just as Miss Frizzle was about to send white light pulse number 2 up the chute, we heard a voice. "Miss Frizzle, are you in there?" It was Miss Rule, our principal. Miss Frizzle sent Arnold out to keep Miss Frizzle Rule busy while we try to win the game. "White light pulse number 2 coming at you," said Miss Frizzle. She released the panoramic pulse plumber. As the white light blasted through the prism, we pushed a mirror into the path of the red light. But the red light didn't just hit the mirror. It hit the mirror, a red fruit, and then bounced into the red eye. "It's a bullseye," Carlos said. Next, we put a mirror in what we thought was the perfect spot to bounce the orange light coming out of the prism in the orange eye. "Let's rip, Miss Frizzle," said Carlos. "White light pulse number 3 up the tree," said Miss Frizzle, releasing the white light. The white light came up the chute, ran through the prism, and split into 6 colors. The orange light bounced off the mirror just as we had planned, but instead of going to the orange eye, the orange light hit a green shamrock and disappeared. "When did the orange light go?" yelled Wanda. And to everyone's surprise, the green light that had come out of the prism with the orange light hit the same shamrock. It didn't disappear at all. Instead, it bounced into the green eye. Red light, red fruit, green light, green shamrock. DS was thinking hard. "When we see something, say, like green," she asked Miss Frizzle. "Is it by any chance green? Because only green light bounce off green objects and into our eyes." Miss Frizzle looked it and smiled. Now we knew that light bounces off mirrors and all things. Red light bounced off the red fruit, green light bounced off the green shamrock, yellow light bounced off the yellow banana, but we still had to get the orange, blue, yellow, and violet light into the white colored eyes. And we only had 3 white pulses left. We need to sink two at once, or we're sunk, said Carlos. How about orange and blue? Suggested Phoebe. They look like together. We all agreed, so we lined up as many orange and blue things as possible. We're going to try to bounce the orange light that came out of the prints and into the orange eye and the blue light into the blue eye at the same time. White light pulse number 4 out the door, said Miss Frizzle. The white light went up to shoot, hit the mirror, and bounced into the prints. As before, it came up as the 6 colors of the rainbow. The orange light bounced off the mirror, hit one orange, then the other orange, and bounced right into the orange eye. Bingo! Cried Ralphie. At the same time, the blue light bounced off a mirror, hit the blue fish, and bounced towards Carlos and his blue sweatshirt. Why me? Moaned Carlos, as it got closer and closer and closer. At the last second, he ducked! The blue light whizzed over his head, smashed into a little bus behind him, and disappeared.